Hey, what's up guys? My name is Zach Harris and I'm just making a quick, mostly unedited, unscripted video to kind of put my thoughts out into the universe of what I want to start doing with this YouTube channel as of August 2023 and going forward. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm 34 years old, just turned 34 a couple weeks ago, and I have been in the gym since about 14. So coming right up on 2 decades, 20 years of a ton of trial and error. I might have had a good idea what I was doing, maybe half that amount of time. I spent plenty of years not following any kind of structured plan and making progress just based off the fact that it was also new to me, and literally doing anything gave me progress. But after so long, that stops working. And probably about 8 years ago, I discovered strength and conditioning coach Joe DeFranco, who is the personal trainer of WWE legend Triple H. I discovered Joe through Triple H's workouts, and it was through him that I really got a better understanding of proper programming, how to design your plan over the long term to reach a specific goal, as opposed to just showing up and lifting some weights and just kind of blindly hoping for the best. And ever since then, I've been continuing to build my knowledge and apply the lessons I've learned through his programming into my own programming. And so I would like to kind of share with you guys what goes into designing my own workouts, my own training, kind of what my long-term grand plan is over the next year. My plan as of now is we're in August 2023, and I have a goal to put on as much muscle and get as strong as I possibly can naturally over the next 12 months. And that plan is specifically split up into several distinct phases. And of course, I've also done a ton of programs written by other great coaches like Jeff Nippard, Joe DeFranco, of course, Mike Israetel, and so on. So that's another thing I'd like to do on this channel, is just kind of post some reviews of other people's programs that are out there in the marketplace, and kind of give you a better idea of if it's the right program for you and your money. Another thing is I have been involved in professional wrestling for a little over 11 years now. Pro wrestling has been a dream of mine to do since I was 9 years old. I'll never forget it, sitting on the floor in an Atlanta, Georgia apartment somewhere, flipping through the channels and seeing Goldberg on Monday Night Nitro spearing Rick Steiner almost out of his boots. I had no idea who those two people were at the time, but all I knew was I saw it, it was awesome, and I knew it was something that I was gonna be obsessed with going forward. And here we are, 24 years later, still obsessed with it, still love it, and I actually started doing it back in 2012. And since then, I have been wrestling throughout the Southeast. I've even had a cup of coffee or two with the WWE here and there. So that's another thing I want to kind of put out with this YouTube channel. Just kind of document the journey, man, of being a pro wrestler on the indies, and what that process looks like as far as like traveling, kind of the ups and downs of the whole wild world of wrestling, right? I think it's something that more people should really share and put out there, because it's a world and a process unlike any other that I've ever known. So kind of the overarching goal of this channel really will be, if I can kind of help save somebody else some of the trouble and issues that I went through over the years, making some mistakes, if I can kind of save you guys some time, if I can help one person kind of avoid some of the pitfalls that I fell into, I will consider this channel to be a success. So those are kind of the things that I'll be looking forward to putting out for you as we move forward here, documenting my own training, reviewing programming from other great strength coaches, and also just kind of documenting occasionally a day in the life of a pro wrestler and what that process looks like. These are all things that I want to share with the world, and I've been contemplating on putting out there for a very long time now, but you know, for some reason or another, I've always put off actually sitting down and filming a video. And just the other day, I was looking at this piece of paper that I printed off. I printed off this quote from somebody on some blog somewhere. Don't even remember the person's name. It doesn't matter, but I thought it was a great quote and I printed it off for motivation. And the quote, paraphrasing here, the quote was something along the lines of, I guarantee you now, if you post useful videos once or twice a week for the next 2 years consistently, you will make a significant impact, not only on your own life, but on the lives of many others, and you'll help a lot of people. And I thought that was a great quote. I printed it off for motivation. Just the other day I found it and I looked at it and I looked at the date and it was November 2021. And here we are in August of 2023, and this is the first video that I've actually carved out the time to post. So shame on me for that. This is me taking action on that quote that I printed off almost 2 years ago now. So I guess you could say the first official lesson to be taught here today is action breeds confidence and hesitation breeds anxiety, right? So if there's something that you are on the fence about just doing, go ahead and pull the Band-Aid off, get it over with. Do whatever it is that you've just been ruminating on and on the fence about for who knows how long now. I guarantee you, you'll feel better if you just take action. Even if it sucks, even if it's not perfect, even if you have to try again 100 different times, I guarantee you, you will finish feeling more confident that you actually took action and did something about it. And here's my first YouTube pitch here. Comment down below, cheap pop. Comment down below what that action that you took was. So that's it for me this time, guys. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to watch this. Like, subscribe, all the YouTube things that they talk about at the end, in the middle, in the beginning of these videos. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next one.